音の中で君を探してる霧の中で朽ち果ててもさまよう闇の中で君を愛してる刻む一拍の永遠を歌の中で君を探してる波の中で笑いながら漂う今の中で君を愛してる刻む一拍の永遠を刻む一粒の永遠をふざけた人間なんだ偏る生活をかぶいたそう君の手のひら美しくくるくる返ったんだ口から音が出る病気心臓から花が咲くように魔法はいつでも歌う波に乗っていた始まりは炎や棒切れではなく音楽だった音の中で君を探してる君の中で朽ち果ててもさまよう闇の中で君を愛してる刻む一拍の永遠を歌の中で君を探してる波の中で笑いながら漂う今の中で君を愛してる刻む一拍の永遠を渡す一粒の永遠を
All right. Good evening, everybody. How's it going, Father Ikari? Blush Hottie? Temporal Fry, hello. Arrived precisely when I've meant to, in the middle of a playthrough lacking any meaningful context for the story of a franchise I know nothing about, and will struggle to understand. I'm glad you're having fun.
涙と
exactly how you mean to as well. What's up, Deus Ex? Hey, Pablo. Hey, Yami. Heard some undead dude was streaming. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get to all the games that I want to get to. I'm probably gonna wind up skipping Metal Gear Solid Delta for a while. And just focus on finishing Death Stranding 2. Hopefully before Chronos the New Dawn. Because I do want to play that. Rachel, hitting the triple digit. Thank you for the 100 months. Love you. I'd actually play Delta. Somehow never played a Metal Gear game. There's a lot of good ones. Pinned message? Yeah, let me do that. So, once I start playing, alerts are off. If I can spell. Avoiding spoilers. Allowing for immersion. The stream to surpass all other streams. Metal Nub. Thank you, Yami, for the 43 months. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Back to Death Stranding. Can I finish this before Chronos the New Dawn? How about Nub nailing the English VA for Fox Mask? I called it. It was Caleb Yen. But it's not the same voice actor as Shu. I'm going to have a whole video to make on that. I'm not going to talk about it this time. This weekend we might just do a stream of watching the trailers, because there's the Return to Silent Hill trailer and a Silent Hill F English actor interview video. So I think this weekend we'll catch up on all that stuff.
Oh boy, I really miss the taste of food.
Getting go. Cheese. Woo. Are we all in this? Hey, Sam.
Hi. What are you guys doing?
Nothing important.
Can you take a picture of us?
Sure.
If we want to do it right, we could choose somewhere else.
Alright.
Why don't you choose?
Oh, I actually have to choose. I have to do this. This is not what I was expecting coming back to this. You can go to the bridge, the armory, the corridor, the hangar deck, tomorrow's room. Go to the bridge. How do I... There we go. Oh, okay.
Ah, someone's eyes were closed. You nearly had it. Let's take another one for them.
Oh my god, it's Pokemon Snap.
Whoa, Kitty, all right. You want to go for a ride? Yeah. All right, here we go.
Get the cat in front. We can do better.
Okay.
This is so goofy. Oh, do they do different things?
Oh man, this is good. I love it.
Okay, so it's not like the same thing every time. There you go.
That's a nice photo.
Thanks. They'll make for a great memento.
I love it.
Posted on the internet for likes.
You take care.
There,
Sam.
we did get likes.
Alright, later.
Take on an order at F1 terminal. Okay, apparently I do have all sorts of stuff. Pizza Chef. Did I have... I didn't have an actual order in progress. So it's just going to be Lost Cargo. No cargo to entrust. because it's not actually on. I just can't entrust it.
Thanks so much for stopping by.
Please take care.
Sam, it's Tarman. This order calls for the delivery of some specialized medical equipment. West Fort Knott is the only place nearby with the facilities capable of fabricating it. Unfortunately, the DHV Magellan can't assist with transport. The risk of tar contamination is too great, which means you'll need to take it the overland route. It's a lot to lug all the way to East Fort Knott, but there we are. Hook them up to the network once you're there, and we'll move the ship to your position.
Deliver all prototype life support systems to F4. So we're going from there. All the way up here. Heartman? Another heart-shaped thing on the map? Or is that just the layout of the buildings? I'll have to take it through a lot of bullshit along the way. A lot of fucking... a lot of hostiles. I don't remember what they were called. Terrorists? It was mules and terrorists in Death Stranding 1. It was bandits and something else. Alternatively, try to take it over mountain. Probably this route? Sort of along the foot of the mountain. Did I actually have these on me?
Thanks so much. Give me a moment while I check the orders. Found some of our missing stuff, did you?
Yeah, okay. Not enough for anything, but
Thank you for
I'll
your...
take it.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay, so it is a lot to carry. I'll do as much as I can in the truck, hopefully all of it. Let's bring PCCs in case I need to do bridges or generators. Actually, just do these. Loading carrier. Durability's the same on all of these. Sniper, I got a grenade launcher with tranks, I got a bola gun, silenced machine pistol, all the other stuff. Stuff to abandon the truck and go on foot if I have to. Also just bring ladder, climbing anchor.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Long trip.
Safety first.
Keep on keeping on.
I've been waiting.
Trying to remember all the controls. The button I thought was yelling out to the other porters was in fact photo mode. Now there should be a bridge here. Cross that, go up. I don't know if I can get the truck over this, which would mean going through Rainbow Valley. Past the animal shelter. I know we can get past this, even if I need to clear that out. So I guess we'll just start with that. About the coffin board. Are you using your coffin board, Sam? Nope, I just got it last time and hadn't made one yet. Forgot to mention this before, but that thing comes into its own on water or tar. Vehicles sink when the soup gets too deep, right? Not the coffin board. It'll just float along the surface, keeping you nice and dry, getting you to your destination more quickly while using less battery to boot. You can also climb into the coffin board to hide from enemies or to just take a break. You can even launch attacks while you're concealed inside. Coffin boards can also be used to dispose of corpses. Just be aware that none of these features work without chiral network coverage. If you're outside the network, you can drag the coffin board along behind you by attaching it to your hip. Just be aware that doing this consumes chiral crystals. Thanks for the coffin board tips. Still have a lot of equipment like that that I have not made and tried out at all yet. Pretty sure this is still like a BT area. Maybe not. Seems like it actually cleared up. Doesn't look like there's really a path for getting a truck over that. I'm just gonna stick along the river. Come on. Drive over the rock.
You're mine.
Porters.
Hey, mine's heavier.
Cargo won't last long at this rate, Sam.
Oh.
Handle it with greater care, please.
Shut up, doll man. I barely tapped one tree. Just because of these precious life support systems. Oh, there's a very fragile one, that's why. That was one that was like automatically picked up. Not the main mission cargo.
Look that one.
A horror movie for the Environmental Observatory. I almost feel obligated to get that and deliver it.
Snag it. That's the way.
Trying to figure out how viable it's gonna be to stay kind of around, up and around this, if I even can. Or if I should just clear the brigands or whatever they were.
Look that one.
Wowzer!
Oh, there's even an auto paver up here. Kangaroo.
Chiral creatures can travel in groups of several hundred individuals. If you intend to face them, explosive ordnance is your only viable option. Take out as many as you can at once.
Snag it.
Oh, I see. I'm like, why am I getting chiral creature tutorials from Dollman? Okay. Well, the truck is going a lot further than I thought it would. Oh, now we're going to get into BTs. Or just time fall. actually somebody out here.
Your operator credentials verified. Welcome, Sam. Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
I don't think I picked anything up for them.
Inside facility grounds.
Yeah.
Be mindful of exposure to time bomb. Disengaging weapons restrictions. Take care.
Gotcha. Took that one.
ET bats.
Gotcha.
Shit. Sorry, Australian landscape paintings. It was a bigger drop than I thought. They're probably about to get destroyed. Yeah. Yeah. Should be able to just kind of stay along this. Might be worth kind of moving left a little bit, go down to this pathway. Or it's full of fucking BTs. Quake. Why am I stuck? I'm like stuck against the car. Oh man. Okay. Gate Quake location. Okay. Just a Gate Quake. Out of the tar. Okay, music. Why did the music turn action score for a moment there? Was I supposed to be fighting a boss? To just supposed to be an earthquake with tar.
Look, that one. Snag it.
Oh, I guess that part is just close enough to the coverage line. Yeah, right here along the coast. Someone set up a ramp on the other side. That's awesome. I wonder if that actually works to completely cross this. I know the battery's low. We're almost there. I brought stuff for a generator. Okay, since we got coverage right here, I might as well do the generator. I did not mean to fling it. God, these controls.
Done and done.
Viral density is rising. Tons of BTs between here and there. Oh, yep, there they are. Almost ran into a little baby one. Okay. Just drive through the BTs. It worked. That worked out. Just drive through them. Rewarded with some Magnolian.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam. Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Fell to the ground. I can't carry it alone. So I'll bury it alone. Almost there. For you.
Anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Only a little banged
I
up.
appreciate you coming all this way. You're a lifesaver. I'm not just saying that either. I mean it. Seriously, we owe you. Right. Let's get this cargo processed ASAP.
Yeah, a little banged up.
That's more or less all right.
Oh, 6%.
Within acceptable parameters and all that.
5% or less would have been it. Sam the man in the dark about everything. Trophy for it.
Dropping off someone else's stuff. And here we thought it was gone for good. We were so grateful. Put us online with your Cupid. We're ready.
Leon Easton. Bo Boca Skeleton Level 1. Active skeleton designed for making deliveries. Makes it much easier to traverse difficult terrain, rivers, slopes, and snow. Boosting provides even greater stability, but will drain battery. Cargo capacity is greatly increased, so carrying an extra 120 kilograms over difficult terrain. Sick. Or ABAS. Improved performance on coffin boards. They're really pushing the coffin board.
Looks like we've finally become part of the chiral network. Between this and the life support systems you brought us, we can begin giving proper treatment to all the folks suffering from chiral contamination. Oh, I got a little present I'd like to give you as a thanks. Take it with my compliments.
New glasses. Kojima loves his fucking glasses. Sunglasses from the Gentle Monster Bold collection. Combine a modern rimless design with brown radiated square lenses, creating a look that's totally unique, fitted with special lenses that block direct and reflected sunlight.
Those beauties are pretty hard to come by these days. And I just know they'll look great on you. Oh, in addition to that, I've shared the data for a Boca skeleton. It's a piece of equipment specially tailored to porter work, allowing you to carry lots of cargo without difficulty. Ideal for keeping your balance while making your deliveries. Steep slopes and rivers are no match for this baby. It's bound to make your next runs much easier, and it'll help you expand the network too. You know, before you came along, we lost a lot of people to chiralium exposure. For a while there, it felt like we were counting the days until the inevitable void out. But it seems like we'll be able to avoid that terrible fate after all. We won't fall victim to the same tragedy that befell North Fort Knott. Our facility here at F4 isn't just a network connection point. It's also a key distribution hub for the eastern part of the continent. Without it, lots of folks would lose access to deliveries, and you'd have no chance of extending the network any further. And without a fully linked up continent, we'll never get to see a new plate game manifest. No need to worry though. You've guaranteed we'll be around for a good while yet. Rest assured that we will keep working to improve our skeleton tech. We'll be continuing our research into road development as well. All to bring this continent into the fold.
That was a lot. Road development.
As a major distribution hub, we conduct research and development into all manner of delivery-related technologies. The Boca skeleton is one such product of our work. And lately, we've been thinking of ways to create next-generation roads. Something allowing for faster and safer deliveries. There's plenty of room for improvement in the conventional design.
Upgraded roads.
Since you brought us onto the chiral network, we've started gathering all kinds of useful data on the subject. But we're gonna need more before we're finished, I think. We'd be grateful if you could help us out on that front. Thanks for everything, Sam.
Skeleton.
Personally, I've always admired the Boca. They're traditional porters that used to work in the Japanese wilderness. No matter how dangerous the mountain trail, they'd always power through with heavy loads on their backs. I've never met any of them myself, of course. But when I came out here with APAC's first expedition, I heard some interesting stories about a local prepper as we were traveling through Mexico. This guy was apparently the genuine article, a real working Boca. You could
That's
always
the
go back
fanboy.
to Mexico and try to track him down if you're interested.
Already met him.
We actually developed the Boca skeleton while referencing stories and official records of their activities. You might say it's a skeleton tailored to the needs of modern-day porters like yourself. Simply wearing it will vastly increase your maximum carrying capacity. Oh, it offers superior gripping capabilities too, and helps you keep your balance while hauling tons of cargo on your back.
Get them grippers.
When traversing snowy mountains, rivers, and other places with poor footing, this skeleton is an excellent choice. Now that you've brought us onto the chiral network, I feel as though we can finally see the light at the end of the proverbial tunnel. Our equipment still isn't as good as we want it to be at the moment, but we hope it'll be of use to you.
North Fort Knot.
North Fort Knot was deemed critical for the expansion of the chiral network in northern Australia. But due to chiral contamination, a lot of folks began dying, and one day, a void out wiped the city right off the map. We've actually been observing similar conditions here at East Fort Knot. Dramatic changes in the tar currents and rising chiralium levels have had everybody fearing for the future recently. But thankfully, you came. You put us on the chiral network. Me and all the staff here are committed to sustaining this pillar of the chiral and distribution networks. And doing everything in our power for you and Australia.
Bye then.
We've got a lot riding on you drawbridge folks. I hope you won't let us down.
Hello, Sam. It's me. More than 50% of the Australian continent is now connected to the chiral network. And it was you who made this possible.
You're welcome.
On behalf of the company, allow me to extend my sincerest thanks. It's likely that the difficulties we face will only continue to increase as we press on. But you and your comrades will rise to the challenge. Of this I have no doubt whatsoever. The probability of creating a new plate gate rises with each expansion. Do what you must to make it happen.
Sounded kind of sinister at the very end there.
It's happened again. A disruption in the tar currents.
It keeps conveniently happening.
Your way just yet.
Sam,
It just keeps happening.
This could be the result of that nirvana phenomenon, right? We won't know unless we take a look outside, though.
Another gatequake.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
You get the feeling it's better to just entrust this stuff for now. We've got Dollman already hinting at, like, hey, what if you have to fight that guy? That not solid snake guy.
My name's Sam. No way.
No way. Epicenter. 9. Scale 3.0.
Same here.
Let me in. I don't want to go out there. Yeah, that's not good. Maybe I should have made a coffin board.
I believe we've seen this before, Sam.
It's calling to us again.
Sam, are you thinking of going back there?
Well, if that's not an invitation.
My otter hat will protect me. not Solid Snake, it's Freaky Snake. Last time he had a bag on his head. Deluge.
It seems we're back in Nirvana, or whatever you care to call this riddle of a place.
Ooh, I got mad ups.
Strange. I feel as though my body's become lighter. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Sam? You might be able to jump much further than usual.
Oh, just in case players didn't try it immediately, like I did. Someone calling out for Lou. Speaking of which, like, can I even check Lou while I'm here? Apparently I can. Delulu. BT whale. It's like Sorrow's River in Metal Gear Solid 3. Bienvenido al Hospital General. Apparently I've been spotted. Shit. wasn't sure if I would even be, like, encountering anybody during this whole part. Makes sense. They're skeletons. Of course they can fight without a head. This is fine. All according to plan.
Dove cazzo sei?
Covered in blood that doesn't wash off in the water. Nice. Underwater battle time. Defeat the mysterious man. That fucking scream.
Bubba, something's coming. Watch out!
Umbilical cord? Are we going Silent Hill 4? What's happening? Is that a leg? Can I touch it? Oh, it's freezing. And it can be destroyed. Hopefully that was something I was supposed to do. Oh. Again, I'm not sure what it is. A little bit too close to the explosion. It's fine. Okay. Also has a rocket launcher. Good to know. Baby is sad.
These isotopes are a real nuisance. Think there might be a way to destroy them?
all the way across. Oh, I lost my shotgun.
Taking fire!
Jesus. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dying. Oh no. Do I have bugs to eat? Please.
Got him on the ropes. He's trying to flee to the church down below us. Come on.
Immediately start shooting missiles. Is that too much of a drop? Does it matter? Doesn't matter.
Taking fire!
A little bit too close. Lou's in a very bad mood. Sorry, Lou. Daddy has to murder a man. Hang on. You're fine. See? Ow. The slow-mo dive.
Questa ti metti a posto.
With the pistol. Mysterious man defeated.
Recognize his face?
Yeah, that is Solid Snake. It's haunted. Got us with the damn haunted baby in a duffel bag trick.
Sam, do you read me? Come in, Sam. Come in.
We were whisked away to that strange place again.
Yeah, no shit.
What? We only lost you for a few seconds.
And time must flow differently over
I thought we'd been over
like
this.
on the beach.
Well, glad you're all right. The tar currents seem to have settled down, so we'll be able to surface there shortly. Just sit tight, okay?
Okay, A rank. Took way too much damage. A lot of that from myself blowing grenade launchers up right in front of me.
Sam, why don't we return to the DHV Magellan?
I
and
miss
get
my
some
mad
rest?
hops, my big
You can ask
jumps.
Fragile to look into that card you obtained as well. Oh, it seems all the possessions you had earlier are in that open space over there.
How convenient. Need blood bags. Just replace all the damaged stuff. That should pretty much be it. I would hope so.
Hey, Fragile. You think? Not at all. What's up?
Oh. Fragile and Rainy were talking.
That place we were sent to, the land of the dead, it strikes me as odd that it was submerged underwater. And did you see those columns of ice, the ones descending from the surface all the way to the floor? Afterwards, I realized what they reminded me of. The columns were reminiscent of a phenomenon known as brinicles.
Brinicles.
When seawater freezes and turns to ice, salt concentrates are released into the surrounding water. This brine is heavier than the water around it due to its higher density. It therefore sinks deeper into the ocean. As it flows towards the ocean floor, its lower temperature results in the formation of ice. And as this process continues, it can produce column-like ice structures. Any living creatures unfortunate enough to become entangled in these can be frozen solid. Little wonder they're called icicles of death.
That explains the reaction I had when I was like, let's see what happens if I touch this thing, and started freezing to death. Alright, eat bugs, drink tea, take a shower. My daily motto. Oh, and they put the photo. Got the photo there. New customization. Oh, right, there's new glasses. To the bridge.
His name is Neil. Neil Vanna.
Neil Vanna? Oh, here I thought he said Nirvana. There must still be tar in my ears.
It seems that the ID card you brought back belonged to the man himself. Charlie helped me dig up the details.
The card was issued by Bridges years ago, when the chiral network was still being developed. Records confirm that Vanna has been dead for some time.
So he was a member of Bridges?
No, it doesn't look like he was.
Vanna was a porter contracted by Bridges to handle jobs with special requirements. Like all of you, he was a doom sufferer who leveraged his abilities.
A top-notch porter by all accounts. He worked the Mexican border. Brought over all kinds of useful stuff.
Ostensibly, resources and medical supplies. But in truth, he transported drugs and other prohibited goods.
So he was a smuggler.
Vanna's ID card served as a key to some of Bridges' secure installations, though only a select few, of course. Specifically, those dedicated to the BB experiments, along with various other medical facilities.
I believe that the place you went to for counseling was one of them.
But everything in that area was obliterated 11 years ago by a void out, one in which Neil Vanna died.
That was Sam's void out, wasn't it?
You alone, Sam, were fortunate enough to emerge alive.
So he died from
Prior
Sam's
to
void
your
out.
Counseling sessions made you a regular visitor, yes? Well, records indicate Vanna frequented the same facility. There's a fair chance that the two of you might have met before. Do you recall seeing him?
It's hardly surprising. A great number of people pass through there all the damn time. No one would remember them all.
I like how Hartman just instantly jumps into the conversation after snapping back from the beach.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've received your next assignment. This main order can be undertaken by accessing the delivery terminal at East Fort Knott. While you attend to that, we'll continue our investigation into Neil Vanna. I'll keep you posted.
Give me something new, doll man.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam? That's a groovy pair of specs, Sam. Why don't you try them on? Neil Vanna, a porter employed by Bridges. A man not unlike yourself, it would seem. But why did he appear in that so-called Nirvana? Or rather, that realm of the dead? And then there's the fact that he clearly spoke Lou's name. If we have another opportunity to visit that mysterious realm, then perhaps we can get some answers. The times we've encountered Neil Vanna, the first was amidst flames, and the second was in what seemed to be flood-ravaged ruins. Now, I believe that you were previously transported to a realm not unlike a battlefield. The places we found ourselves in are similar in that they were the sites of disasters. This is just a theory, but it could be the case that what we've seen is a reflection of Neil's mental state. He may have been a first-hand witness to a terrible tragedy which left a lasting mark on him.
I can take photos. This time we went to the bridge. Through the corridor. Oh, I just tell everyone to assemble. And it's like, sure, cue the silly music. Cue the synth pop. And take silly pictures.
Thank you, Sam.
It's no trouble at all.
Did you manage to take a good photo?
Oh, Hartman's glasses. Fitted with special lenses that block direct and reflected sunlight.
Nice. A new look for a new day.
Just in there wasting food.
By the way, Sam, You saw Tomorrow with the apples in the corridor, right? It seems she was training, trying to gain more control over her temporal abilities. Taking green unripened apples and attempting to age them until they're red and ready to eat. But she's still having trouble getting it just right. She's taking it too far and making them rotten. There's no need to rush things. She'll get the hang of it soon enough. In the meantime, let's continue to support her.
Sure is lucky that another girl with magic powers, just like Rainey, would show up. And have a lot of clues
Location, you should be able to see some snow-capped mountains.
hinting that it's just future Lou, alternate
In the form of the Eastern
reality
Environmental
Lou,
Observatory.
Lou's
Once
twin,
again,
since
you'll
there
need
was
to
two
link up several
BB-28s.
sites en route to this destination. The first such site to be
Something.
brought online is the chronobiologist shelter, which is due west. Pick up the main order on this delivery terminal in order to begin.
Cryptobiote variants do not submerge. Due to visit the chronobiologist next, it seems they'd like to examine the new type of cryptobiote that's recently been found. Cargo must not be submerged in water. This journey involves traversing snowy mountains, so make sure you're well prepared. Gotta go up the damn mountain. Have I got improved coffin board? Improved floating carrier. Sure, I need to try this out at some point. Kaboka skeleton. Those are supposed to be better in the snow.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Sick. Okay, hold on. Wait. Auto arrange. And then offload. No. Oh, there was. There we go. Tie it down. That'll be more secure. And while that is not going to break when I inevitably bust my ass, how do I do a kickflip? Kickflip. Kickflip, Sam.
Let's get a move on.
And then alternatively, I can just do that. Okay. Going up into the mountains. I think there was... a thing that can help. Also, we can put the boost skeleton away. Was it it's a backpack thing? Shock absorber, generator, battery. Maybe not. Here I am, doing everything I can.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
And my name is Sam. And I'm the border man. Do a kickflip.
Warning. The coffin board cannot be used as a mode of transport outside the chiral network.
Fine. That's not what I wanted to do.
Let's get a move on.
Now leaving chiral network coverage. Now entering chiral network coverage.
Shaking pretty bad.
What the heck?
Gatequake detected. Intensity. G-scale.
Oh god, get out of the way. gates are a-quaking. Okay. I think I need to keep going. No? Hard to tell. Now it says I can't ride it. Uh-oh. Come on. Oh, it doesn't let you even try.
Let's get a move on.
I was hoping I could, like, still slide on it in areas where I had, like, a slope. The way the floating carriers are, I should have just brought a floating carrier with me. But I wanted to try the coffin board.
Gotta stay warm.
Yeah, I thought I had a backpack thing that kept me warm or something. Now do we get the full-on snowstorm? My otter hat's going crazy. Doesn't know whether it's snowing or not. That's definitely BT stuff, though. Because of course it is. We're almost there, Sam. I believe in you. It's just gonna be a million BTs between us and the actual place. Can't I hide inside this thing too? Can I do that just like whenever? Apparently not.
Let's get a move on.
Climb inside to take a rest, hide from enemies, or deploy stun bombs. But it has to be on the chiral network, even for that. Okay. Can't use it at all. That sucks. New music.
credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal.
Let me connect the Cupid so I can ride my fucking skateboard coffin. Also, here's your stuff. Let me connect to your Wi-Fi so my skateboard will work.
Good to see a friendly face. It's been a while since I've had visitors. I'll check your cargo right away. There's barely any damage I can see. That's great. Really great. I can't tell you how relieved I am that you got it here safe and sound. I should have no trouble continuing my research, and it's all thanks to you. All right. Use your Cupid to connect to my shelter.
Chronobiologist. More music, more 8-bass.
I'm finally part of the chiral network. I've been looking forward to this moment. I should be able to conduct research at a faster pace than ever. Please accept this by way of thanks.
Cryptobiote, new charm. Accessory fashion to look like a cryptobiote. Wearing this will make cryptobiotes less wary of Sam, lowering the likelihood of them fleeing when he approaches.
I picked up this accessory in the UCA. You should try attaching it to your backpack. Who knows? It might bring you good luck. Oh, and in case you're curious, the cargo you brought me contained a stock of cryptobiote variants. I've taken to calling them chronobiotes. They appear to alter your body's internal clock for a brief period when consumed. Just another example of the many ways the Death Stranding is wreaking havoc on our perception of time. It's introduced us to Timefall and the beach, as well as the EEs that brought about previous mass extinctions. You know, I can't help but wonder if extinction entities are related to chronobiotes. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Especially with the strange incidents we've been hearing about lately.
Strange incidents?
Well, the porter who used to come through here was attacked by something. It was bad enough that they gave up doing delivery work for good.
Yetis.
They still managed to deliver my last shipment, but it was covered with strange dents and markings.
Abominable BT snowman.
He just said it was the work of the Headless Rider. People have been talking about the Rider for a while, actually. And there's this guy not far from here who's dedicated to studying strange mysteries like that. I sent him some details, and he said he'd need to ask around for someone to lend him a hand. You should keep your eyes peeled for trouble until he figures out what we're dealing with. They're cryptobiotes that have become infected with chiral microbes, parasites that induce changes in the host. Chronobiotes can accelerate various processes within the human body. Simply put, eating one should make everything around you appear to move more slowly. Much like Timefall, which ages everything. And the beach, where time stands still. This disruption of the natural temporal flow is linked to the underlying mechanisms of the Death Stranding. Continued study of chronobiotes should therefore help us to solve the greatest mystery of our times. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
Related to extinction entities.
I've heard a little bit about Hartman's research via the hydrologist. You know, the mass extinctions of trilobites, ammonites, and the dinosaurs.
Are you saying my sister is a water bear?
Events were set in motion by extinction entities. I'm told there was a human extinction entity as well. and that EEs had umbilical cords linking them to the beach, which could be why their fossilized remains were somehow unaffected by the passage of time. The parasitic chiromicrobes that latch onto chronobiotes also originally came from the beach. So, you could even think of them as another form of umbilical tether linking their hosts to the other side. It's a pattern that shows we can't discount the possibility that a new EE might yet be born. And the reason why I believe further study of these microbes could help prevent another extinction event. Now that I have a chiral network connection, this sort of research should finally be possible. I hope this isn't the last time we meet. With no one else around to make deliveries, I was beginning to think I'd have to call it quits. Oh, by the way, a suborder just got posted about those strange incidents I mentioned. You can check it on the delivery terminal here. It's probably in your interest to find out more anyway, given how much time you spend outside. And, who knows, you might even be able to convince them to join the chiral network, too. I just hope we can get to the bottom of things sooner rather than later. Thanks again, and take care.
Well then, Sam. By the way, we have info on Nilvana to share. Could you join me on the bridge?
Order completed. Well done.
Thank you, Sam.
Wait, why can't I ride it? Why am I not allowed? Here we go. Just because it was still attached?
Let's get a move on.
Warm water beneath my feet. It seems the groundwater around here is warmer than usual, especially warm near the slope at the back of my shelter. I wonder what's causing it. Is there something down there? Sometimes subterranean beach water warmed by the tar currents runs quite close to the surface. It's possible you might find a hot spring nearby. Hot springs. Hot springs were a thing in the first one. We were actually at a spring earlier, and I never went back to it.
We managed to learn a few more things about Nilvana. You may remember that he was a porter contracted by Bridges. That's what we told you before. Since then, I received a mail.
Another one from our very own Hartman, I'm guessing. Look, we sure we can trust them? Whoever they are?
They are almost certainly someone on the inside. Someone with access to the UCA's administrative systems. It seems Neil Vanna was attending therapy sessions.
But the real revelation is who Vanna's therapist was. Charlie. Can you please explain?
A specialist who worked with other doomed sufferers, including one Sam Bridges. She was your therapist and your partner.
Lucy?
Neil Vanna's name was on our client list. Right there in black and white.
That's crazy.
We also uncovered a photo you should see.
Per the records, they perished in a void out which claimed an entire city. A void out only you survived, Sam.
Lucy was pregnant at the time.
It wasn't mine. The child she was carrying. She straight up told me to my face. I never had any kids. She was just my shrink, helping me to work through my often phobia. That's all she ever was to me.
Okay. Stuff that was established in the first game that we're finally getting, like, more info on. Like, I knew about the void out. I think Sam was the cause of the void out, if I remember correctly. And then, of course, he's a repatriate, so he didn't die in it.
You've been asked to go and connect the metagenomicist to the network. Access the chronobiologist delivery terminal to find and undertake this main order.
But getting some more info about Lucy. That apparently the child she was pregnant with was not Sam's. I digitized the mysterious voice. Hey Sam, do you remember that recording you brought me? The one with the mysterious crying voice on it? Well, Tarman was right. Can't be digitized by traditional methods. I had to create my own version of it by ear using an app. Anyway, it should be in a format we can share over the chiral network now. Quite some ear you've got there. Nice work. There's a metagenomicist at the next place we're hooking up who knows a lot about beach-dwelling creatures. We'll check with her. Sounds good. Thanks. Thanks, Gen Hoshino. Chronobiologist spotted a cute kangaroo. Managed to spot a kangaroo near Hartman's lab. I was able to take a snap before it ran away too, but the photo didn't come out very well. Every 21 minutes, my eyesight gets a pretty significant boost for a period of 3 minutes. Generally, it's a bit of pain, but it does have its uses. Every 21 minutes, my eyesight gets a boost? What? You can see that far away? I'm tempted to try and recruit you for the observatory. Kangaroo came this close to us. I had no idea.
Was that tasty, Sam?
Yes. Bugs
Sam,
are my favorite.
Been a while since you had a proper shower, wouldn't you say? You and Neil Vana have a stronger connection than I realized. There must be some reason why he keeps appearing before you in that mysterious realm. Admittedly, while we've only seen a few pieces of the larger puzzle, it may lead to discoveries you might struggle to accept. Nevertheless, I commend you for your courage in facing your past head-on thus far. I say this with the utmost sincerity. When you consume a chronobiote, your perception of the world around you dramatically slows down for a brief period. It's not hard to imagine why that'd be beneficial in the middle of a fight. You'd have a much easier time lining up your shots, and you'd see enemy attacks coming long before they had a chance to hit you. I'm reminded of the difference in the passage of time experienced when we're on the beach. It stands to reason that both phenomena might be caused by microbes from the beach and their effects on our bodies when ingested.
So you can eat bullet time bugs. Cryptobio. Part of the booba bag. Damn it. I shouldn't have skipped that part. Still some interactions in the corridor, I think. Oh well.
You really don't remember me.
That woman just now, was that...
Lucy. That was Lucy.
Ah, yes. She was your therapist, wasn't she?
Chronobiote.
Ooh, just the man I've been waiting for. The Metagenomicist's main order is prepped and ready for you. We'd like you to capture the timefall-resistant emu I identified and take it to her shelter. You might find the capturing part tricky, but if you're real quiet, you shouldn't have too much trouble getting close. Now, this emu appears to possess certain unique temporal properties. It may well have some kind of connection to extinction entities as well. The Metagenomicist might have different insights into its nature given her specialization, though. Personally, I'm hoping this might lead us to a major breakthrough. Also, there's another order I want you to handle when you have a moment. It's related to those strange incidents I mentioned earlier. They might not be occurring right on my doorstep, per se, but they're still very troubling. Help us out, Sam.
Timefall resistant emu. Proof of an attack to the ghost hunter. Well, let's go take this to the ghost hunter. I have to see who that is. Is Zach Bagans in this game? Is he friends with Kojima?
Order accepted. Thank you.
Cool borders. Do a kickflip. Fuck. What's the point if it doesn't hover over the rocks? Well, that's why somebody else abandoned their coffin board. I guess I'll leave mine here too. Fuck it. This works. Ghost Hunter.
Oh, hey. I appreciate you coming all this way. Allow me to take a look at that cargo you carry. You took good care of this, I see. Ought to make my research easier. Huh. Didn't expect you to bring me this, but I'm glad you did.
Not even enough.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
That means he's gonna have some fucking thing for me to do.
So,
He's gonna be like, I can't trust you until you can go to this BT place.
This thing has been absolutely savaged. I highly doubt human or animal involvement. Kinda looks as though it was battered with a large heavy pole, but... And there are also parts that appear to have been melted. Not to mention the unusual tie marks imprinted on the surface. Putting all the pieces together, I reckon this is likely the work of the headless rider I've heard rumors about. In all honesty, though, seems like it was set upon by not one, but several riders. Sheer damage is proof enough of that. Yeah.
Biker gang.
We're looking for multiple villains, I'd say. They won't come out and wreak havoc at just any old time. There's got to be a reason they attack travelers when they do. Mind helping me figure out what that reason is? That way we can set the minds of porters like you at ease. Once we know more about them, I can use that chiral network to enlighten everyone else, too. Indulge my curiosity and I'd be happy for you to hook me up, is what I'm trying to say. If you're keen to do so, then pick up the sub-order I posted. I've included the relevant information in the order details. Be sure to look it over should you choose to take it on.
Order completed. Well done.
The Ghost Hunter has proved the Headless Riders really do exist, and it seems they attack porters who ride tri-cruisers at night. Head to the scene of the attacks to uncover the riders' identities and deal with them. This order cannot be cancelled once accepted.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Well, it's a good thing I found this tri-cruiser.
Okay, Sam, why don't we begin by considering what we already know? If nothing comes to mind, take a look at the order details to refresh your memory.
Disengaging weapons restrictions. Now entering chiral network coverage.
Savannah Mine. There's a lot of chiral crystals. Need 720 special alloy. Shit. Actually got some road built out here.
Sam, the headless rider attacks were reported in this area. Look around. See anything strange?
Other than the bikes. Machine guns.
Sam, about the headless riders we're after. I've been thinking, what if we were to try replicating the conditions of the previously reported attacks?
Oh.
Night, tri-cruiser.
It needs to be night.
I've got it. We should take an evening spin near the site the attacks took place.
A lot of metal and ceramic. Just take a nap under the timefall shelter. Wait for night. Actually, does this give me the option to sleep until night like it does on the Magellan? Or does it just go until next day? I don't remember. I think it's night.
What's happened to it? Don't tell me it's been hacked. Since when do highways float in the air? Up, up, and away!
Oh shit, is it Mario Kart time?
Highway in the sky. And now we find ourselves trapped. The Be ready for anything, Sam.
Welcome, Sam. I prepared this little stage here special for you and you alone. I know you're gonna make them.
Higgs! These must be ghost mechs? I suppose there were no headless riders after all then. We need to destroy them all. Let's get the move on, Sam.
Higgs had time to set all this up? I'm getting Final Fantasy VII Remake flashbacks. Oh, my gun's empty. I don't think these will work. I have tranquilizers and Bola. I don't think any of that'll work. And that can't be used while riding a vehicle. Good thing there's a shotgun on the road.
That's how you do it, Sam. Nice one. You're a pro.
Ow. Oh, I didn't mean to jump off. I fat fingered. Shit. Shit.
See it, Sam? One of them is different from the others. That has to be the unit that's hacked into the autopave.
Dude, how am I supposed to avoid shit? My tinnitus. Shotgun's empty. All my damn guns are empty. Ramming speed. Dude, what? Okay, managed to grab another gun. Headless Riders unmasked.
Well fought, Sam. I think you took care of every last one. Highway disappearing? This is good, Sam. Whoa! Ah!
And then they died. And then there was a horrible void out.
Seems the day is ours, Sam. Oh, what a relief to have made it safely back to the ground. There's no sign of our adversaries. The strange road has vanished without a trace, too. Everything seems fine now. Let's go and give the ghost hunter the good news.
Thanks, Sam. My man. This one's for you. My man.
That sure was a thing. Reminds me of some of the driving, racing, like, side missions and stuff in Death Stranding Director's Cut, the first game. The Director's Cut added some new vehicles and, like, races and stuff. back to the ghost hunter. Oh, come on. The damage. The tiny little bump right there.
Well. Handled that job for me, huh? Let me just review the order details. That was a hard-won fight. I shouldn't have asked you to go to such...
Oh, I did terribly on that one. Way too much damage. I had no idea what I was doing or how to avoid damage, though. Whoops.
I've decided to increase the amount of materials you can withdraw from here. All right. I'm ready to join the chiral network.
Well, it's not Zach Baggins. Gear data. Porter suit, Woodland. Suit designed specifically for making deliveries, S-size cargo. Pattern will camouflage you in muddy and mossy environments. Rocket box. A rocket launcher shaped like a piece of cargo and loaded with powerful MP warheads. Rockets can lock on to multiple targets and will be fired once the box is thrown into the air. Type of damage inflicted depends on the target. It's just cargo full of missiles that you throw and it sets them off.
Thanks to you, we can finally close the book on the mystery of the Headless Riders. Troubling rumors like that have a way of putting everyone on edge. Makes them want to stay inside all the more. Out here especially. Saw too many people cutting ties and keeping to themselves. Can't say any of us anticipated that the Riders would be ghost mechs, though. And those mechs have something to do with Higgs, too. Isn't that right? Well, now that we know the truth of the matter, we can come up with ways to combat them and their tactics. Then, maybe it'll feel like we're actually making some progress at long last. You know, you've got the makings of a real ghost hunter. I've shared with you some schematics for my favorite tools of the trade. A rocket box and a camo suit pattern. The rocket box fires MP warheads. It's a portable, versatile weapon that's perfect for dealing with all kinds of enemies.
Rocket box.
It's a single-use weapon.
Rocket box.
Is aim and throw. It fires several projectiles at once, which can lock onto multiple targets in range.
Though, if you want to pummel a single enemy with overwhelming force, well, that's a viable option too. It's great for incapacitating humans, killing BTs, or disabling mechs as needed. It's quick and easy to use, so consider keeping one on hand for emergencies.
You know about Higgs.
I'd heard a few stories about the red-clad warriors before you came through. That Higgs might be the one leading them came as quite the shock. He's the same bastard that's been distributing weapons all over the place, right? Trying to get everyone to take up arms and sow discord. Forming lasting connections is out of the question if we can't find common ground. The spread of weapons and violence is a lot more terrifying than any sort of paranormal activity, if you ask me. Ever since the death Stranding, sightings of paranormal phenomena have been steadily increasing. Though a lot of these can be chalked up to simple misperception or misinformation. Among all these claims, tales of supernatural entities are especially common these days. And as a ghost hunter, I investigate the more promising reports to see if there's any truth to them. Unfortunately, it's not feasible for me to go out and do research right now. So I have to rely on others to do my fieldwork for me. You've done some wonderful work for me, Sam. So much so that I'd love it if you could continue. I intend to carry on with my research. There are a few things that I'm still pretty curious about. Maybe they're nothing more than baseless rumors, but if any seem promising, I'll contact you via the SSS. I hope I can count on you when the time comes. Good luck with your deliveries. And take care.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
All my blood bags. I'm gonna make one of these just to keep with me and eventually try out.
Thank you. Kindly.
Headless Riders Unmasked. Finally figured out the truth about the Headless Riders who've been attacking porters night after night. Can you guess who was behind it all? Turns out the rumors about an all-new model of Ghost Mech were true. Fortunately, the Ghost Mechs responsible for terrorizing the roads were sent packing after a fierce battle. That hopefully means there will be no more attacks on porters for a while, but there's no way of knowing when the Ghost Mechs might come back. Be careful out there, everyone. Knowing what's behind the attacks doesn't make them less scary. I'll be taking extra care whenever I travel at night. Yeah, what are the poor, like, normal local porters supposed to do about motorcycle mechs? Here's some stuff.
Thanks for coming. I'll bring up the order info now. Oh, wow, you found this? What a relief. I was all but certain it had been lost for good.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Okay, timefall resistant emu. Has to be... So I have to go capture it. And then take it all the way over here. Gotta put my Kojima hat back on. Can probably tranquilize it. The tranquilizing grenade launcher. Just grenade launch a tranquilizer canister at the emu. It'll be fine. It'll be funny. It'll be awesome. Oh, that's full of little critters. Well, this is definitely the appropriate way to get down there. Jump ramps ensure safe landings. Okay. It didn't work. It's not working. Yep. It's at the most, like, awkward angle possible. That sucked. I can't get any speed. Oh god. Oh god. Everything's fine.
spot where it was last seen. Emus are awfully fast. This search may take a while.
Oh. Not the pistol. Just the tranquilizer.
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired.
That's fine.
Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.
Unless it's going to alert all the other emus. I think we're fine. Is it sleeping? Is it sleeping? Nice. I hope it's the right one.
Wonderful. We've secured the animal. Let's deliver it to the metagenomicist.
Try not to hit any tiny little bumps that would damage the emu. Just like that. Ground textures and stuff keep like loading in. No! I've damaged the emu. I bumped into the rock. I knew this day would happen. I knew this day would come. And there's BTs. Come on, brother. New music, Afraid by Grim Grim. Afraid of the BT bat swarm. Please don't. Please no. You can't have my emu.
Just a bit further now.
Why, Sam? It's not at all what you needed to do. Alright, here's your only slightly damaged emu.
Thanks for coming. I've been looking forward to this delivery. Now let's take a look. That's a relief. I'm not seeing any major issues with this cargo.
Only minor bruising.
My research is going well, and I have you to thank for it. All that's left is to connect me to the chiral network. I'm ready.
EX Capture Grenade, a grenade that has a special effect on large BT's catchers. Defeating a weakened catcher by throwing an EX Capture Grenade into its mouth will produce a BT crystal. Like other grenades, these can be stored in a regular grenade pouch. What? Defeating a weakened catcher by throwing an EX Capture Grenade into its mouth will produce a BT crystal. What does that mean?
Now displaying your current.
Is it a Pokeball? Did I just get Pokeballs?
I have something I'd like to give you. I hope it's to your liking.
EX Capture Grenade.
All hooked up at last. And wow, I was able to finish my analysis of the emu you brought me in an instant. Turns out it was absolutely riddled with parasitic chiral microbes. It would seem their presence was enough to alter the emu's temporal flow, which is probably why it didn't grow older when exposed to timefall. This all but confirms what the chronobiologist has been saying. Hosts for these chiral microbes are subject to the timeless influence of the beach. It's still unclear how this might be related to extinction entities, but it's a vital clue for solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. An extinction entity has the capacity to trigger the last stranding. And if that comes to pass, the end of humanity itself is assured. Higgs attempted to make use of one such entity back in the UCA, but I know you personally put a stop to his plans. Hartman told me everything about those events. It's anyone's guess what Higgs is trying to accomplish this time, but I believe in you. And that's why I'm giving you these. EX capture grenades are invaluable weapons that work by leveraging the temporal properties of parasitic chiromicrobes to great effect. In essence, they allow you to defeat weakened BTs in an instant by drastically destabilizing their intrinsic flow of time. But that's not all. These grenades can give you the means to summon your own BTs to attack other BTs.
It literally is
Should
Pokemon.
work on all larger specimens. I've prepared a few for immediate use. There's so much we can learn by studying chiral microbes, you know? They might even hold the answer to treating 21-minute syndromes like mine.
So many questions. I can summon BTs and make them fight for me?
Next time you're
I'm
able to
a
inflict
BT Mon
significant
trainer?
damage on a large BT, try tossing an EX capture grenade into its mouth. Not only will you neutralize your foe, but you'll find it also leaves behind a milky white chiral crystal.
Why's it gotta be
I
milky
take it
white?
you're calling these objects BT crystals? If you see one, make sure you don't forget to pick it up. I say that because if you've got one on hand, you'll be able to use it the next time you encounter a large BT. The BT crystal will react with the tar and transform into a variant of the BT you captured. When activated, the crystal will summon a variant of the BT that spawned it, which will emerge from the depths of the tar. Ordinary large BTs will perceive this variant as a critical threat and proceed to attack on sight.
I'm gonna have to try this shit out.
While we've discovered plenty of chiral creatures that resemble smaller animals like rats and spiders, as their name might suggest, chiral microbes are even tinier. They're parasitic by nature and favor hosts from the world of the dead. They're just an amazing discovery all around. The final missing piece I needed for my research. Yes, I'm also a member of the 21-Minute Anxiety Association. The chronobiologist happens to be another member. We're sisters, in fact. Our mother belongs to the group, too. She's a hydrologist working out of Hartman's lab. Perhaps you've already met?
Yeah, she puked
We've
all over
all
me.
got similar conditions, but I'm not sure if genetics is a relevant factor. But whatever the cause of our syndromes may be, we are all trying to study the world and find answers in our own ways. In recent days, large BTs have been growing more active in the region to the south of this facility. It's possible that this too could be a consequence of Higgs's efforts. If you're headed that way, you had better be prepared for the worst. Though that might also be a good opportunity to give those EX capture grenades a try. I just know they'll prove effective. And if you're interested in some additional work, I'd also like you to take the emu you brought me to the animal shelter. The staff there want to look after it, and I don't have the proper facilities to give it a home here anyway. I've posted a sub-order for this request. There's no rush. You can pick it up from the delivery terminal here whenever you're ready. Thanks again for all your help. I'll probably be hitting you up again.
Sam, your next destination is the F5 East Distribution Center, which can be found near the southeast shore of the lake close by. I'm told one of the staff members there is an old acquaintance of yours. Anyway, a main order has been entered into the system. You can
Old
access the delivery
acquaintance?
terminal here to undertake it. That said, another request concerning the animal you rescued has also caught my eye. Alternatively, you can undertake this sub-order first if you wish. I'll leave it up to you, Sam.
Let's go deliver the emu. EX capture grenade. Keep it on me, just if I get the chance to catch Pokemon. Don't leave the emu. Don't forget the emu. What my mama always told me. Alright. Let's go. Did you get a cool patch? I introduced Tamara to VR training and now she's totally hooked. She's already racked up a bunch of S ranks in the Port of Mastery program and received some cool patches for her troubles. Now she's obsessed with doing even better. Have you got your hands on any of these patches yet, Sam? The VR training stuff is fun. I was having fun doing that. Although, a lot of this stuff I'm going to save for a second, like 100% playthrough on harder difficulty. Just heard of an EX capture grenade. Apparently you can instantly take down a weak and large BT by chucking one into its mouth. Be able to grab their BT crystals. Some of you might be struggling to defeat large BTs. If so, I highly recommend giving EX grenades a try. Hit a weak and larger BT with an EX grenade to slow it down, making it easier to land an EX capture grenade right in the mouth. Not all BTs make it easy for you to throw EX grenades into their mouths. If you're struggling, don't forget to use normal EX grenades as well. No spoods. Leave me be.
Thanks for the help.
Maybe it just resonates. Been investigating the musician's recording of the mysterious voice. I played it so many times, my pet chiral creature started imitating it. It's kind of cute, but I can't help but wonder why it's doing it. I've been listening to it as well, but the animals don't seem to be moved in any way. Maybe it only affects creatures that come from the beach. It's possible I need to spend a bit more time observing the behavior of my chiral creature when it picks up the voice. Play it for Tarman's cat.
Hey, mine's heavier.
Welcome back, Sam.
Yeah, I got a freaking emu on my back. What are you carrying?
Hello again. I heard about what happened. I'll assess the condition of the bird right away. The emu's a happy little guy, eh? Thanks for taking such good care of it.
No bruises or anything this time.
Wow. Another wee animal for the reserve. Thank you so much, Sam. Be sure to come back and visit our new friend soon.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Well, we appreciate you helping with our conservation activities. The animals have never been happier. Till next time.
Order completed. Well done.
So many standard orders. Okay.
Thanks for stepping up.
And just entrust this. Yeah, we'll do that.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Gotcha.
You really helped us out.
Safety first.
The emu's taking a shine to us. Finished checking out the timefall resistant emu you brought us. Doesn't look like any of its parasitic chiral microbes have spread to other animals. Emu's really loving life here. Come say hi sometime. That was fast. I just dropped it off. Go over the rocks. Alright. Deliver all chiral microbes to the F5 East Distribution Center. Cars eating away at your next destination. F5 East Distribution Center as a result of a void out in Lakeside Fort Knott. To be able to connect to the chiral network and prevent it sinking into the tar, deliver all the chiral microbes. They are large. They are extra large. I need a truck.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Later, alligator.
Hydration recommended.
Come on. Drive over this small rock. Please. Please, I beg you. Please. Rocks. My only weakness. Not sure what the best thing to try to do here is. Go like up and over around the snow, or down through here. Try and go up. Delulu's having a great time. Oh no, please don't stall out. Please. Serpentine. Victor Frank.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials.
Victor Frankenstein.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted.
From Death Stranding 1. Because they said it was an old acquaintance. I figured it would be somebody from the first game. It's Victor.
Sam, hey there, buddy. I was hoping I'd get to see you. It's me. Don't act like you've forgotten. Well, you didn't think it was Igor, did you? Anyway, guess I better process that cargo of yours.
Yeah, his brother Igor was in the corpse disposal team who got fucking destroyed by the BT at the start of Death Stranding 1.
Excellent work, Sam. I don't think I see even a single mark on this cargo. I don't even know how.
Whoops.
Right. It's time for you to do you know what.
New suit. The Junji Ito suit. Oh, hell yeah. A suit designed for making deliveries. Cargo attaches. Stylish number features an illustration by Junji Ito. Anti-BT effect, making it easier to escape from gazers and watchers. And a grenade launcher. And a cargo catapult.
Now displaying your current order grade.
You're a real lifesaver, you know? I'm guessing you saw the tar lake out west of here, yeah? That's where the settlement known as Lakeside Fort Knott used to be. Whole place got wiped clean off the map by a void out. And since that day, the tar's been eating away at this facility. Some weirdness with the currents, or at least that's what folks are saying. But with the stuff you just brought me, I might just be able to keep the tar corrosion at bay. Finally. I shared some data with you as well. Feast your eyes on these grenade launcher and cargo catapult schematics, both new and improved designs. You'll find they're a damn sight better than stuff you used to use back in the UCA. Recently, folks living here have been talking about this group of guys in red they saw creeping around. Got something to do with Higgs, more likely than not. One more thing that's had us worried these days. But now that you're here, I think we can all finally take a breath. Before I forget, got a new suit design to give you as a
Please
gift.
talk about Junji Ito.
One favored by a prepper back in the UCAs, you may recall. Try it on for size, why don't you? Well, the grenade launcher has been configured to fire MP shells. Human, mech, BT, doesn't matter. You can use it against all types of enemies. Now, the cargo catapult still does exactly what you'd expect. Lets you fling containers to the tops of mountains and whatnot. However, you can now also use catapults to launch certain throwable weapons as projectiles.
Huh.
After launching a payload, you can use a catapult pod's integrated camera to tweak trajectory and aim for a specific point of impact. It's a way of attacking targets in hostile areas from a good, safe distance.
Use the catapult to launch a rocket
This
box.
stuff will come in handy, I'm sure of it. It happened sometime after I arrived with one of the early expeditions. A giant BT showed up, made contact with residents, and boom, void out. Same old story. Massive voidouts happen in the UCA too, remember? Or maybe you don't. Chiral network coverage was somehow unaffected, but unfortunately, thousands of people were caught in the explosion. And you know, every time this happens, I can't help but think about Igor. Something like that. I suspect it was a squad of ghost mechs myself. I heard about you shutting down that weapons factory, but arms and ammo are still finding their ways into the hands of bad guys, aren't they? So Higgs is still stirring up trouble behind the scenes, I presume. We're attempting to develop methods to help folks put a stop to his activities. And the weapon data we shared with you is one of the products of our efforts. I tell you, a world where we don't need these damn things can't come soon enough. But on the bright side, we at least have some researchers who are based at Lakeside Fort Knott helping us out here. And if you're up for it, maybe you can help us with our work too. This is just how it went down back in the UCA. We think we were done for. Then the man who delivers shows up. Truth is, you're the reason I volunteered for the advanced expedition. The reason I was able to keep going. We figured if I did, I might get a chance to see you again. That BB pod you're carrying is different than I remember. Doesn't have my brother's keepsake attached anymore either. But hey, life's not just about things.
I'm glad they acknowledged that.
Promise me you'll never forget Igor, Sam. He's gone, but he still feels so close, you know? Sorry. We should probably talk about work. An order with your name on it just came in. A request from a guy not far from here who spends his days fishing in the tar. Come to think of it, I believe he's one of the precious few survivors of the Lakeside Fort Knott voidout. It's filed under sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Take a gander and see what you think. Right. I'll leave you to it. Keep on keeping on.
Fine work as always, Sam. Now come back to this ship and get some rest. Also, we've identified what may be a ghost mech outpost. I'd like you on standby. Your next order might be a dangerous one.
Gonna use a catapult
Well done.
to just launch rocket boxes into the ghost mech hideout. Nuke from orbit. Stranded ship's cargo to the fishermen.
Rest recommended. Perhaps you should take a break.
Perhaps I should take a break. I am getting kind of tired, so this is probably where I'm going to call it. I'll try and, I should be able to get on earlier tomorrow, though, for a longer stream. But let's see what silly shit is going to go on right here at the very end. All the things. Take a look at that suit design up close. Oh, that's awesome. I've sent you some design data for the suit I gave you. You can use the pattern on the outside of the DHV Magellan as well. I can do custom Junji Ito Magellan. Drawn by the one and only Junji Ito, so you should definitely check it out. All the likes for Junji. Just piles of rotten apples. She's been trying. Been trying all day. You're such a fuck up tomorrow.
Sam.
Yeah.
Did it once. Sort of. Quit wasting apples. Keep that one as a sentimental apple. It's just gonna go bad. What is it with everyone wasting their apples? Isn't food precious in this horrible Death Stranding? Especially, like, naturally growing fruit?
Sam, based on our latest assessment, we know where the Ghost Mech base can be found. When you're ready, access the T3 Magellan's delivery terminal and accept this main order. I'll brief you on the details after that.
As usual, Drawbridge can't help but run its people ragged. Why don't you try freshening up with a shower? It would seem that tomorrow's grown more adept at wielding her powers. All that practice manipulating the temporal properties of apples has helped her to gradually refine her technique. And now she can treat you to the literal fruits of her labor, perfectly ripened ones, no less. I heard what Victor Frank said about your BB pod. You used to have a different keychain attached to it in the past?
Oh, you actually have a choice to answer. Yep.
Igor. Ah, yes. The corpse disposal team member that was caught in the void out with you that time. I see now. The keychain was a memento to remember him by. I've been mulling over the words Victor said to you earlier. He's gone, but he still feels so close. There's a universal truth in that sentiment. The closer we are to people when they're alive, the stronger the bond we forge with them in our hearts. No matter how much time passes, I still feel her presence. My daughters. No doubt you feel the same about Lou. One day, Sam, when you have a moment to spare, I'd like to tell you about my daughter and the strange events that changed the course of our fates.
Is that time right now? Is it today, Dollman?
Apropos of nothing, I saw that you received EX capture grenades from the metagenomicist. To think that the parasitic chiral microbes you brought her could be repurposed to infect and birth variant BTs in such a manner. Namely, by combining BT crystals with your own DNA to produce BT cores. If this is indeed true, it's a truly incredible discovery. You have to test this theory at the earliest opportunity, Sam. I'm eager to see what happens. I don't really...
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to try that out. Try to remember to try that out next time. As said, I'll try to be on a little bit earlier tomorrow. That way, that way we can go for a little bit longer. But that is going to do it for me tonight. Chat. Technokami, thank you so much for the 31 months earlier. There we go. All is aligned again. Appreciate the 31-month resub. Thank you, thank you. Hirimi, open the tab and unmute just to immediately hear you. Such a fuck up. All these people on the ship wasting food. Not when you can timefall farm? I mean, I guess that's true. Growing stuff became More convenient, not less. Hey QB, finally make it back for live stream. Been enjoying these playthroughs via YouTube. Anyone have a link to the Discord? Looks like Yami already got you. But yeah, welcome, welcome. Enjoy the time in the Discord, hanging out, getting updates on when the next live streams will be and everything else kind of going on in our little community. But yeah, thanks everybody for all the love and support, and appreciate everyone just coming by, hanging out as always. Not sure exactly what time I'm going to be able to get started tomorrow. But I'm going to aim for like kind of mid-afternoon and then try to stream until super late at night. So, till then, keep up on the Discord. Know whenever I'm going live. Follow me on Twitch to get notifications. And of course, I'll have this archive up on YouTube here in just a little bit if you want to catch anything that you might have missed coming in towards the end of the stream, QB, or anybody. But yeah, thanks you guys. Appreciate you all being here, enjoying what I do. I'll be back tomorrow for some more Death Stranding. And I'm holding off until this weekend, but we're going to do an extra... Normally I try to take weekends off, but I'm going to stream this weekend to go over some new Silent Hill things going on. There's a new trailer for the movie Return to Silent Hill. There's some interview videos with the English voice cast for Silent Hill F. So we'll watch that stuff and kind of give my thoughts on everything this weekend. And then maybe also play some more Silent Hill games. We did 1 through 4. So maybe some of the Western games this weekend at some point. Origins, Homecoming, Shattered Memories, Downpour over the course of a few days, maybe. Something like that. But anyway, till then, next thing will be tomorrow, starting sometime in the afternoon, probably around 3 Eastern or so. Some more Death Stranding. But till then, be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Much love. Peace.